Hello and welcome to MCC third season TV International Show. My name is John David and I'm the Business Department Coordinator and the Economics and Statistics Instructor here. And also I'm the host for this show. You know, one of the things that I would like to start with is I do different things at MCC, but just working on this show really is one of my ultimate favorite things to do here at MCC. And working also with our producer and our director, Chad Bishop. You know, many thanks, Chad. You know, you work behind the scene. People don't see you on the screen, but I would like to say many thanks for working also with me on producing and directing this show for the third year so far. So many thanks for that. With us today, we have another international student here that goes to MCC. She's from Ghana. Her name is Yakubu. So Rahi, welcome to the show today.
Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, thank you. So Rahi, we'd like to start, first of all, talking to you about your homeland, your country, Ghana. So tell us something about Ghana.
Wow. Okay, Ghana is a country in West Africa. Let's say it shares boundaries with 3 Francophone Africans like Togo, Burkina Faso, then Ivory Coast, then the Gulf of Guinea to the south. Ghana is having a population of about 24 million people with 10 regions and 52 different languages. Ghana is a very peaceful country and it's small. It has an area of about 2,308 kilometers square or so. Let me say, I'm from the northern part of Ghana, actually the smallest region in Ghana to be precise.
Okay, wow. But I noticed you mentioned you have 52 languages?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, how many languages do you speak? That means?
I would say I can speak of 10 languages.
10 languages,
yeah.
But do you have like a common language that everybody speaks or not?
No.
Really? So it depends on what...
Yeah. Every community has its own language.
Okay, so you speak 10 languages?
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me an example? For example, tell us, something in one of those 10 languages.
Okay.
and then translate to English, please.
Okay, thank you. Let me say bye. I want to speak Dagbani. Okay, I'll start by saying, mpaya pamne social ni nyang kanapchongo. Nsu rana ono zani nyanga. Kanto nyaben shakam no bwara nzan labnan tanga ntusong. Okay, what I just said was, I thank God for being here, and I pray that God will stand by me to achieve all what I want to gain from here, then send it to Ghana and help others.
Wow, that's really beautiful. That's really beautiful. So tell me more. I mean, for example, when you were in Ghana, how did you spend your day? What did you do?
Wow. Okay, when I was in Ghana, actually I was in my second year in Polytechnic. That's just equivalent to college year before I came here. And actually, I used to go to school from 8 a.m., then come home at 5 p.m. Very hectic day.
Wow.
Yeah. Normally, I have classes 8 hours in a day. So and in a week, it's only on Fridays that I go to school at 8 a.m., then come home maybe 3 p.m. If not, from Monday to Thursday, it's from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's always very hectic.
So it's not like here, you mean like, for example, like you have a class maybe at 8 to 9, and then you have a free time, then you have another class.
Okay.
So it's like straight 8 to 5.
8 to 5. It's
Wow.
just that from 8 to 10, 2-hour class, then we have 10 minutes break. Then from 10:10 to 12:10, another 2 hours. Then 15 minutes break from 12:10 to 1 p.m. Then from 1 p.m. to 3, then 3 to 5. So it's always hectic.
So you are very busy studying and going to college.
Yeah, and I studied agri engineering back in Ghana, but here I'm studying agribusiness.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Okay, so what else did you do like during your day? Okay, you finish your college, you go home, then what else? What do you do for like nighttime? Do you go out? Do you see friends?
Yeah, okay, nighttime, at times I hang out with my friends, go out. I have an auntie who has a fried rice joint in Ghana. So like most of the time, if I'm bored, I go and sit at her place and help her to sell.
Okay. So are you missing your native? I mean, you're missing your, I assume, family, your friends?
Very much. I miss my family and friends very much. Because let me say, this is my first time of leaving home for this long. So I miss them very much.
Wow.
But I speak with them all the time on phone, then on Skype or Facebook. But I miss them.
That's good. So tell me something about the culture, for example, and the tradition that, for example, you have in Ghana that is different than from here, United States, let's say. Can you share something with us?
Yeah, okay. Let me say, like, the culture here, okay, I like the differences in dressing in the way of the weather. Let's say in Ghana, we have only 2 seasons. That's the dry and the wet season. But here, they have 4 seasons. So like each season and the dressing. So like that's what I appreciate. Then another thing too is in Ghana, what I like is I appreciate our traditional wear, which I'm not seeing here.
Like what? Give me like some tradition.
Let's say like the cloth. Okay, I wore it once here when I was going for Eid prayers. So like I can't wear. You wait and people will be asking, oh, what is this? What is, like, it's funny to them.
Well, you can wear that during our diversity day. Which will be really nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
I'll wear that.
That's good. In a little bit, Rahi, we will have pictures on the screen, and we will start asking you questions about, you know, the pictures. And mainly the pictures is about Ghana. So that's how we're going to learn more about your homeland and about your country. But before really, or during this, if we can maybe talk a little bit about food. Like, is it different than food here?
Yeah,
so
the food is different.
Give me an example.
The food is different from this place. Unlike in Ghana, hamburgers, then pizzas are not common.
Okay.
But here, it's everywhere.
Everybody eats hamburgers.
Yeah, I can remember when I first came here, I had my first day of arriving in USA, that was in Cedar Rapids. I had that problem. My coordinator, when I arrived, she took me to a restaurant, then said, what will I eat? I looked around. I didn't see what I was used to. So she said, okay, I should try hamburger, so which was difficult for me. And another thing is our food is very spicy. But here it's not. So like, I find it
spicy,
problem.
You mean hot? Spicy?
Yeah, hot.
Okay.
Really hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
So as I said, you know, we'll start now, and here our producer will start putting the picture of Chad on the screen. So what do we see now?
Wow. This is the national flag of my country. In the Pan-African colors, in horizontal strips, we have the first one, which is the red, yellow, green, and the black star. The red here symbolizes the blood lost during my country independence. Then the yellow symbolizes the mineral wealth of my country. Then the green also symbolizes the agriculture and vegetation of my country. Then the black star in the middle symbolizes African freedom from colonialism and the hope of Africa.
Wow, that's very nice. Yeah. That's very nice.
Wow. This is Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He was born in 1909 and he died in 1972. He was one of most influential African Pan-Africanists. He stood on his ground and fought for Ghana's independence. Then we gained freedom from the colonial masters. Yeah.
So he's like more like a national hero.
Yeah. He's a role model for most of us. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. This one is the traditional way I was talking about. This a kente print. This is what mostly women wear in Ghana. Though every community has its own costume, what they wear. But I would say almost all women in Ghana wear this. We wear this to occasions. They're mostly on Fridays. And like on Friday is declared as a traditional wear day in my country to portray the culture of Ghana. So we wear this.
Oh, wow.
Wow, this is Professor John Evans Fifi Atta-Mills. He is the current president and third president of the Fourth Republic. He was born in July 1944. He was inaugurated on 7th January 2009, having defeated the then ruling party, NPP. He was vice president from 1997 to 2000 under Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings' regime, then stood unsuccessful in the 2000 and 2004 presidential elections, but he won in 2008.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
he's a very good man.
Good. Good.
Wow. This is the Akosombo Dam in my country. It is also known as the hydroelectric dam on the Volta River and the subsequent creation of Volta Lake. It was created in 1961 to 1965. Volta Lake is the largest man-made lake in the world. This is where electricity is generated and distributed in other parts of my country. This is where we get our electricity from.
So is it close to where you live?
No.
No, it's in a different part of Ghana.
Yeah, it's in the southern part of Ghana.
Okay, southern part.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So another thing, electricity is distributed from my country, then it's exported to countries like Benin, then Togo.
Okay.
Wow.
This is really neat.
This is the Kakum Canopy Walkway. It is also located in the southern part of the country. Wow, this is one of Ghana's national parks. It is 100 meters above the ground, 100 feet above the ground, very high.
Wow.
If you are on top of, actually I went there once, but I was afraid because, but my friends did. They were telling me, whoa, it's kind of scary. Wow, it's very enjoyable to go there. So almost all tourists who come to Ghana, they make it a point to visit this place.
Okay, wow. That's really beautiful, yeah.
Wow, this is the capital of Ghana. That's Accra. It is the second most populated city in Ghana after Ashanti region. It has a population of about 3.9 million people. This is where all national offices are. Let's say this is where the presidential palace is, the national museums. Almost all businesses, big companies and businesses are located in the city. And this is where people in the rural areas also migrate to this city to make ends meet. Yeah, because they prefer it's better than being in this.
It's a vibrant city if it's the capital, of course. You know. Yeah, that's really nice.
Wow. This is the coat of arms of my country, Ghana. It's divided into 4 shades with a St. George's cross. Let's start with the upper left-hand side. That has a linguistic and a sword used in ceremonies that symbolizes local administration. Then below it, we have a cocoa tree that symbolizes the agricultural wealth of the country. Then we come to the upper right. There is a sea on the Gulf of Guinea. That is the presidential palace. It symbolizes national governance. Then below it, we have a golden shaft that represents the mineral wealth of the country. Then in the middle of the shade, there is a golden lion of the United Kingdom that symbolizes a close relationship between Ghana and the Commonwealth United Kingdom. Then on top of it, there are bees rimmed in the national colors. Above it, we can see the 5 pointed stars that represent African freedom from colonialism. Then holding the shades are 2 golden eagles with the national colors and a star hanging around their necks. And they are pitched on the national motto of the country, freedom and justice. Oh,
wow. Wow, that's really cool. I mean, the colors even, look at the colors are really nice. I'm really impressed with that.
Wow. This is the Elmina Castle by the lake. This building was built in 1982 by the Portuguese. The Portuguese were the first settlers, white settlers in Africa. That's in my country, Ghana. This building is the first slave building built in the whole of Africa. This is built by the sea for easy transportation. By then, there weren't cars or aircrafts were not common. So like they used to travel by sea. So this is, and later it was used as a slave trade point where the Portuguese were sending most of the blacks out to the white country.
Wow. And is it now like a museum?
Yeah, it's now like a museum.
It's a museum. That's where really neat, visit. Like in the middle, like surrounded with water from all over. Yeah, wow. That's really nice. What do we see now?
Wow. This is the Independence Square of Ghana. It is located in the capital city, Accra. Actually, this was where the first president stood and declared Ghana's independence and freedom from colonialism. This place is also used for national ceremonies and is also used for national parades. And this place, national parades, that's on the 6th of March of every year. Civil, military, army, all school children, ministers, the president, everybody is here, like then to celebrate the country's independence.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really neat.
Wow, this is the map of Ghana. Wow, the ship. Okay. And
we see, you can see all the surrounding countries too.
Yeah.
For example, from. Yeah, and part of Ghana that means falls on like the ocean.
Yeah. Ocean. Like I said, the southern part. Like I said earlier on about the description of Ghana, I said Ghana is bordered by 3 Francophone African countries. We can see Burkina Faso to the north, Cote d'Ivoire to the west, Togo to the west. Then the southern part is surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf of Guinea. Wow, the shape of the map of my country is like this because Ghana is a country which is also one of the countries who deals in cocoa. It's one of the leading countries in cocoa. So like the shape is like a bag of cocoa pods.
Okay.
So that's why the map is like this.
Okay, that's very nice.
Wow. This is the Parliament House of my country, Ghana. This picture shows that Parliament was in session. Ghana has 10 regions, and the regions are divided into constituencies. And we have 230 constituencies in Ghana. Each constituency has a representative in Parliament. So it's these people, they are termed as the legislatures. They make the law of the country. So in Parliament, we have the Speaker of Parliament, the first Speaker, the second Speaker, the Majority Leader, and the Minority Leader.
Oh, wow. That's nice. Politics in action.
For sure.
That's really nice. I'm really happy that you shared all these pictures with us.
I'm very grateful.
And with our audience, and also happy because you are giving us more information about your native homeland, and that's really nice. Now, Rahi, I wanna move into now. What do you do here in the United States? How did you get be selected? How did you get selected to come to the United States and mainly to Muscatine, let's say? Can you tell us some information about that or give us some information?
Okay, thank you for that. Actually, in my country, this scholarship is meant for students in school. That's polytechnic students who are in their second years. My department was given a letter. Okay, let me say my school was given a letter from the U.S. Department of State in my country. And the letter says they want students to travel to America. So like we were selected from class by class. Then the U.S. Embassy came and some people from the U.S. Embassy came and interviewed us. So like we were shortlisted. Then we wrote TOEFL exams. Then at the end of it, some of us qualified. Then I left Ghana, that was in June. Then I flew to Frankfurt. Then from Frankfurt to Chicago, then Chicago to Cedar Rapids. Actually, I've been in Cedar Rapids since June. Then I came here, that was in August.
I know this, yeah. And that's I think like it's a big honor for you because it's like out of all the students to be selected to represent your country definitely is something big.
Sure.
So what do you do at MCC? What is your major? What kind of study? What kind of classes are you taking?
Yeah. Here in MCC, I'm taking agribusiness classes. But though my specialized area is post-harvest losses, and back in Ghana, I was studying agric engineering. So it still goes in the same direction.
It's related, yeah, it's related. And how do you like, our agribusiness program here at MCC?
Wow, it's been very superb, very marvelous, yeah. Let me say the instructors are very willing to help at any time. And the classes are moving on well. At least I'm achieving something, yeah.
And I think you guys had like 6 weeks of work experience? So you just came back from that, right?
Yeah, we are still on it.
Ah, you are?
Yeah, it
okay.
will end on 11th of next month. Yeah.
Okay.
Of internship.
So how do you like that work experience?
Wow.
As
I would
part of
say
the program?
that's the best thing.
That's the
in
best
all
thing.
the courses, in all the classes, for sure. Because let me say, my first day of the work experience, I saw something I've never seen. Let me say, even if I had seen it, it would be on tellies. I went to a field, and I saw this big tractor, this machine. So I asked, what is this? So the man said, oh, it's a combine harvester. So I should hop in. Oh, the marvelous thing this machine was doing, I was very shocked. Yeah. This thing was harvesting, thrashing, and doing everything. Yeah. Unlike back in my country, before you do this, we have to harvest, then remove the seeds, then thrash, which is a help. But this machine was doing all these things. Yeah,
the combine does everything for you, and so I would say, very quick.
Yeah, I would say the internship is very helpful.
Oh, yeah,
wow,
that's
the
good.
best thing, yeah.
So what else you do? I mean, beside classes, attending classes and going to your work experience, are you involved with other activities here at MCC?
Yeah, involuntary.
Yeah.
Involuntary work.
So do you, for example, sing with the choir? Do you do any other thing?
I don't sing.
You don't sing?
Yeah,
so because I was planning to ask you if you can sing for...
But I'm a good singer, too. I can sing well, but I don't know why I didn't join the choir.
Okay.
But I plan on doing that next semester.
Next semester, yeah. That's good. That is really good, because I know some of the international students are involved with the choir this year.
My friends are,
which is also nice to them. Okay, so how do you spend your time here, besides, classes and studying? What else do you do?
Well, what I do is most of the time, especially in the evening, most of the CCID students, they meet in my apartment. So in the evening, we just sit down, share jokes, or share about our country. Like this one will ask, oh, what is happening in your country like this? So the fellow will say it. Then we cook together. At times we sing, we do dancing, we sing competition. Then we dance, we do dancing competition, those kind of things.
Well, that's nice. I mean, you are doing things also to enjoy your stay here, also here as you're staying in Muscatine. I'm glad to hear that, and it's nice, because you can be a support system for each other. Because I'm sure all of you are missing your family, parents, friends. Country. I mean, that can be really a good supporting system for each other. And that's something nice that I'm hearing now. Okay, so what else do you do? I mean, do you go places? Did you visit any place in the United States so far? Besides, you mentioned you have been to Cedar Rapids, and of course in Muscatine. Did you visit any other places?
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Let's say Des Moines. Okay. Moline. Davenport.
Okay.
Then we went to Illinois to Springfield.
Springfield, that's
then
very
Chicago.
nice. Yeah.
Chicago. We went
and
to Chicago.
How do you like? Do you like Chicago?
Chicago is the best place to be, for sure.
Big city, yeah.
Yeah.
Big city.
I want to go there over and over again. Yeah.
That's nice. I'm glad really that you at least saw different areas also as you are going to school here. Rahi, I would like to give you a couple minutes, a minute or two, to say whatever you want to say. That's your free minute or two. So it's up to you. You can say whatever you want.
Well, okay. I would like to thank the U.S. Embassy in my country for choosing me to be in this program. Then to my school, that's Wa Polytechnic, I would like to thank them for the support I was given. Then also to my friends, my family. Oh, I miss my family and friends so much, especially my mom. Then to all of you, my instructors here, all those who supported me in this program and are still supporting me. I'm very grateful. And especially to my coordinator here, Jennifer. She has also been very supportive to us. And I appreciate everything.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. And Rahi, I mean, I'm glad to have you also on the show today. Wow. And I'm glad that you shared, some information about your home country, about your heritage, and you shared those beautiful pictures so for our audience, again, to look at and learn from it also, because that's really part of the reasons why we are doing this show, is to look at this show as an educational experience for people here in Muscatine. I mean, we can go all over the world while we are sitting in Muscatine by looking, you know, and watching this show. So that's really a very good part of the show. And so many thanks for accepting to be on my show today.
I'm also very
so
grateful.
as you see, you know, we bring to you different heritage, different country, different culture in almost each one of our episodes. So if you have any question and or comment, please call me at 288-6064, or you can email me at jdebit@eicc.edu. Till next time, Muscatine, bye-bye.